90-Day Fiancé, Last Resort Season 3 will feature this shocking change instead of the usual format and cast. 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 3 is rumored to be very different from its first two seasons, sparking excitement among fans of the 90-Day Fiancé franchise. The spin-off brings together couples facing serious challenges in a last attempt to save their relationships. Season 1 featured popular pairs like Big Ed Brown and Liz Woods, along with Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne. Season 2 followed the dramatic breakdown of Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo's relationship. With its intense drama and emotional confessions, the show has become a fan favorite, and anticipation for 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 3 is already building. 90-Day, The Last Resort has already been looking for its next set of therapists. Now information about the location and cast is being unveiled. According to Shaboodi, production hasn't finalized everything, but the blogger has reported that since the network has been shifting a lot of their productions to other countries, such as for Hunt for Love, the third season of 90-Day, The Last Resort won't be filmed in the US, it will be overseas. Moreover, the 90-Day Fiancé expert also claims that while the couples for Season 3 have not been finalized yet, some international favorites might make the cut. Sarper Güven and Shekinah Garner will most likely be on the show. 90DF's Sarper and Shekinah were married in a bedding ceremony. 90-Day Fiancé stars Sarper Güven and Shekinah Garner had a bedding ceremony to make their marriage official. Since Sarper and Shekinah love the lounge life, having a bed wedding was the perfect ceremony concept. In a joint post, Shekinah and Sarper wrote, "On November 11, 2024, we were bedded, not just as husband and wife, but as soulmates who crossed oceans, cultures, and time zones for love. We met in Turkey 3 years ago, not knowing that a single encounter would rewrite our lives. What followed was a love story written in flight miles, 14 trips across the ocean just to be close. Every mile was for this moment. And now, one final flight together to the US, where we begin our forever under one roof, no borders between us, only love." Sharing our journey on the show meant opening our hearts to the world. Being the 90th couple to marry in the franchise? That's the kind of magic you can't script. From Turkey to today, from distance to I do, our bedding is forever our beginning. After Sarper admitted that he slept with over 2,500 women, Shekinah used her Instagram platform to speak out. "I think it's terrible in this day and age to essentially be slut-shaming people, which is what that is, judging someone based on their body count. That's so demeaning. It's so wrong. He's a grown man, he wasn't doing anything wrong. Do I think that was a good choice or showed a lot of integrity? No. But I love him and I trust him. I think that's in his past." We are happy to hear Sarper and Shekinah were able to put all their drama to bed. 90-Day Fiancé's 90th wedding. Who ties the knot in wild bedding ceremony? Tonight, 90-Day Fiancé had their 90th wedding on the TLC series, See Who It Was. In tonight's episode of 90-Day Fiancé, we see Shekinah and Sarper tie the knot in a bedding ceremony which marks the milestone 90th wedding on the show. No, it's not a typo. They actually had a bedding ceremony instead of a traditional wedding ceremony. A bedding ceremony is a wedding custom, particularly in medieval and early modern Europe, where a newly married couple was formally put to bed, often in front of witnesses, to signify the consummation of the marriage and to ensure legitimacy of any future offspring. This bedding ceremony didn't come without some small issues though. "I got a lot of nightmares yesterday," Sarper tells Shekinah. She explains, Sarper woke up in the middle of the night screaming out in his sleep. He was terrified of something and it was in Turkish. I don't know what he was saying. He doesn't normally have nightmares like this, but he's been having them leading up to the wedding for about a week. Every night. So I do feel like it does have to do with the wedding. Sarper was able to get over his fear and head into his bedding day hoping for a clear head. On his wedding day, he is starting to have some second thoughts. "My mind is d up. I want to be with Shekinah, that's for sure. But I don't know if I really want to do this." What 90-Day, The Last Resort possibly going international means. What's next for 90-Day, The Last Resort? 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 was filmed in the Florida Keys. 5 couples headed to Isla Bella Beach Resort in January 2023 to shoot the season, which later premiered in August. In contrast, Season 2 was filmed at the Omni Scottsdale Resort and Spa at Monte Lucia in Scottsdale, Arizona. The shift in location marked a change from the tropical beach vibes of Season 1 to a more rustic desert aesthetic. The Arizona setting, with its desert landscapes and iconic cacti, played a key role in Season 2's visuals, including the memorable photo shoot featuring all 6 participating. Nothing about the upcoming season's location has been officially confirmed, though the blogger has suggested it might be filmed on international shores. If true, this change could allow cast members who have not yet received their spousal or K-1 visas to participate. It would also offer a refreshing change of scenery for viewers who enjoy the global travel aspect of shows like Before the 90 Days or The Other Way. Additionally, it could provide an opportunity for 90-day fiancé couples who have relocated abroad to return to the franchise and share updates on their relationships. Our take on 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3 rumored cast. Potential Season 3 couples stir buzz among fans. Sarper and Shekinah aren't even married yet on 90 Day Fiancé, but fans are already predicting they'll appear in the next season of 90 Day, The Last Resort, especially since Shekinah has been hinting at a split on social media. Another rumored couple for Season 3 is Daniele Gates and Johan Geronimo, who have gone through several breakups and reconciliations while living together in the Dominican Republic. Meanwhile, Darcy Silva remains a fan favorite, especially after declaring she is single multiple times since marrying Georgi Rusev in November 2023, fueling speculation about her potential return to the franchise. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, tension builds as wedding days draw near. With wedding days approaching, there is still plenty of tension among the Season 11 couples on 90 Day Fiancé. Several of these couples are still facing major relationship hurdles, including introducing prenups to their partners and even questioning one another's true commitments to each other. In the latest episode of the season, Sarper gives a shocking weight loss clause to Shekinah after she mentions having him sign a prenup. Meanwhile, Juan is still considering working back on a cruise ship and leaving his family behind, and Maddie continues to question Stevie's sexuality. Talks of prenups before the big day create tension among the 90 Day Fiancé couples. On episode 15 of 90 Day Fiancé, which was released on May 25, there are several talks about prenuptial agreements. Both Shekinah Garner and Sean Finch decided to speak to their foreign partners about why having this agreement signed on the dotted line is important, emphasizing how it could protect them and their assets in the event of a divorce. Of course, their partners, Sarper Güven and Aaliyah de Batista, are having a difficult time understanding the need for a prenup. Aaliyah expresses how she sees this as Sean being unsure about their relationship. Meanwhile, Sarper gives Shekinah his own set of demands if he were to sign a prenup, and it's absurd. Sarper demands Shekinah give him a weight target or face consequences. Sarper and Shekinah go out with her LA friends where they are sure to get plenty of questions about their wedding. The couple decided to forego a traditional wedding and opted for a bedding, where they get married in bed. After the couple tells the group about their non-traditional wedding plans, her friends then ask about plans for her to have a prenup in place. Sarper shared that it was very rude to ask about this, but Shekinah agrees with her friends that it's a good idea. "Babe, you know, I trust you, but it might be a good idea for me to just get that," she says. However, Sarper has his own clause he wants to set in place that leaves Shekinah and her friends in shock. He shares that he will sign the prenup if Shekinah keeps her weight target at 128 pounds, adding that every pound she gains he'll ask for $1,000. "I will weigh you in every first week of every month, and for every pound you over I will fine you for $1,000. "Are you okay with that?" he asked her soon-to-be wife. Shekinah responded, "Okay, sure, I'll do that because I care more about it probably than you do." Given how her friends reacted to Sarper's absurd weight clause, he left the table. Sean needs Aaliyah to sign a prenup or it'll just be a party. Sean is also hoping that Aaliyah will take it into consideration and sign a prenup. Previous episodes have seen Sean becoming rather uncertain of his relationship with Aaliyah as she continues to contemplate gender-affirming surgery. He tells her that he doesn't think he can move forward with a marriage if Aaliyah gets the surgery. Still, Sean loves her, but wants to protect himself. With all the things that are going on and, the fact that everything with us seems too uncertain and too ever-changing, I've decided that what I really need to do is have a prenup signed. Preparing for every possibility will make me feel more at ease about moving forward, Sean shares. Of course, this bothers Aaliyah, who shares that Sean is feeling insecure about the future. She was blindsided by the prenup. It's hard to focus on the wedding and it's hard to be happy if Sean is thinking about the end, she adds.